Hello and welcome to a brand new season, this time in AOR season 24. So the first race will be in Australia. Without further ado, let's get it started. Right, so new season, a lot of things to talk about. Of course, first of all, you can see that the car that I'm using is the Alfa Romeo. So this is the car that I'll be driving for this whole season in season 24 in AOR. So I decided to stick with AOR because I looked at other leagues and I think AOR is still one of the competitive ones out there. So that's why I still wanted to stick with it. So you can see in this qualifying session, this would be my best lap, but you can see I still did a lot of, I was quite conservative in this lap because this was my banker lap. But so far it was, I think, a good effort. So it was going to be a 19.6, but that's a little bit of foreshadowing. You can see me taking the corners now a little bit more as well. So this is in the new game, the F122 or F122 as they call it now. So yeah, the in terms of the controls itself is a little bit difficult to drive. You have to adapt a lot to it, but so far I think it has been fine. A little bit of setup changes and here and there, so I think it's fine there. And so yeah, just like that, another season has come by. So you can see also Australia, if you notice just now, there was the new profile section. I didn't really talk about it just now, but yeah, now already coming to the final part of the lap. So this corner is really easy to spin. You have to feather the throttle, so going up the gears, and you finish the lap in a 19.6. So now it's coming to a mistake lap. So this was my third run actually. I invalidated my second run, and here I just took too much of curbs in the outside here and I spun and broke the wheel and I'm out of qualifying. So let's see how the race would come. Right, so the race in itself, so 5 flights and away we go. Slow start there. First of all, it's raining. I forgot to mention about the weather there. It's going to be light rain. But here, a very tentative start there. I didn't want to have too much of problems, but you can see here, I kind of outbroke and went straight in. Lucky I didn't spin the car or anything like this, just gingerly throttle my way there. You can see this Zoid guy, he just comes in there and somehow there's an illegal overtake. It's definitely not an illegal overtake, but somehow I have to concede now. Otherwise I would get a penalty, so I kind of slow down in this part here to let him overtake. And yeah, just like that, I'm going now in 9th position, so 9 out of 10. Forgot to mention also, there's a lot of people who are in vacation still, so there's not a lot of racers in this first race of the season. Nevertheless, still in 9th position, so far so good. Yeah, just going up here now very gingerly. You can see that I'm also lifting sometimes, but here is full throttle. So I decided to turn on my DRS, or rather ERS I should say, my energy. So now going through these corners here, you can see something going on in front there. So I kind of don't know what happened there. I think I just missed my braking point and yeah, had a slow spin. I had to come back into the track. You can see a nice pirouette. No points for that, of course. But yeah, now lap 3 now. So you can see that this Aston Martin is going quite slow. I turn on the ERS. So it is straight here, just going as fast as I can. Of course, DRS is deactivated while in rain. So at the end, an easy pass then. I think he didn't want to fight me too much as well. So one overtake done. So next, now in lap 8, you can see there's a lot of kerfuffle going on there. Just put my car in the middle there and just broke late into this apex here and basically got 2 positions for the price of 1. So now in 5th position. You can see that really good move there. Quite happy with it, but I'm slowly moving up the order now. So now in lap number 9, so I'm catching the Mercedes in front there. So you can see I go into the inside here and I brake on time basically, and yeah, just had some kind of a wheel spin when I was applying throttle there, and I had to back out of it to correct my oversteer as well at that point. So here just gingerly going to the lines that he's not going. You can see that he's also struggling at this point. I don't know if he had a damage or he's just struggling in the rain, because it's really easy here to make some mistakes in the rain. So here I switch on my ERS, but it's still not enough to pass the Mercedes. I think he was doing the same as well. A little bit of contact there as well. And yeah, so he goes in very deep there, and I get a warning as well. I don't think it's really a warning there, but it is what it is. So here or make one of my mistakes here. So I just missed the braking point, and I just about missed the Mercedes there. I was quite lucky because I didn't end up ending his race as well, which would be a disaster. But yeah, because of this I also lose 2 positions there. As you can see, the car's just going past there, so not ideal. Back in P7. So now lap 17, coming out of the pits after all of my adventures of kissing the wall, I should say, let's put it like this. So now I'm in 6th position with a 3-second penalty. So coming out here with a 33-second gap to 5th, and that will be my target until the end of the race. Let's see how that goes. So as mentioned, I'm already catching up now, only 2 seconds left in lap number 25, but I just overbroke here and basically went out, and I get a 3-second time penalty. So that was one warning, but you can see clearly that there was nothing there in it basically. I will appeal this particular penalty, so let's see what will happen there. But yeah, so I outbroke myself, but nothing lost. So lap number 27 now, so I finally get a good run of the Aston Martin here. So I managed to make an outside move, switching on the ERS of course as well, just to make sure I get past him. So our mission now will be try to find 6 seconds away from this Aston Martin, which you would see what happens later on. But yeah, so let's see how it goes in this lap itself. So you can see that I'm really pushing as hard as I can. Of course, if you over push it, then you can also make a lot of mistakes. As you have seen already in this video, I've made a lot of mistakes already. So I'm already coming up actually to the penultimate lap, or the next lap is the penultimate lap. Of course, that's because I've been lapped already. So that's basically how slow my pace has been with all the mistakes that I've done, and I'm still doing mistakes. And here I don't know what happened, but yeah, my screen is frozen basically. I don't know what happened exactly. I think it's because of the drivers somehow. I've updated my drivers already, so let's see. Hopefully in the next video that we won't have these issues anymore. So apologies for this part of the video. But yeah, so a little bit of retrospectives while this lap is suddenly loading and unloading. Yeah, so rain. Maybe I needed to make a little bit of a practice in the rain, a little bit more practice in the rain. I made some practices of course before we started here, but all of them were in the dry. But I only had 1 hour worth of practice, so I need to do more. I know it's basically been a theme. Basically I've been saying do more practice, but I've not been doing a lot of practice. It's really annoying. This video is coming in and out. Okay, promise that everything will be fine from here. So yeah, so now I'm just trying to find the 6 seconds from position number 6. As you can see, I have the 6-second time penalty there. I'm going to appeal of course for that last warning that I got, which I think is unfair. But anyways, I'm still trying to find 6 seconds because, you know, sometimes your appeal can be rejected. That's why I still wanted to push on. Other than that, really messy race itself. I think I can do much better. This game itself, as I told you in the start, it's a little bit difficult in terms of how to drive. You need to drive it a little bit in a different way. You can see here I make a mistake. I was pushing too hard and I went to the grass here. I probably could have gotten the 6-second gap if not for that mistake, but then that's the whole story of the race in itself. So at the end, I finished in position number 6. So as mentioned, position number 6 at the end, and yeah, 8 points from this first race here. And yeah, at the standings of course at 6th. Hope to do much better in the next race in Bahrain. I like Bahrain, so let's see how that goes. But till then, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.